Hello everyone, this is my cat. And this is Godot running natively on an iPad. Welcome back to yet another GWISH showcases a cool Godot tool. This is Xogot. Xogot is a full port of the Godot game engine for iPad and iPhone. Yes, there's finally a use for the glass slab paperweight that you've had sitting on your shelf collecting dust for the past 7 years. Xogot allows you to create and edit 2D and 3D games anywhere you can bring it. It also has a few neat custom features, such as touchscreen specific controls, their learning center to help teach you game development, and the ability to remotely debug and deploy games from your Windows desktop. So installing it is relatively easy. Just head over to the App Store. Type in Xogot, click on the first option, and then click on the little axolotl, and there you go. Just go and install that and open it up. Now after you open it up, you'll be greeted with the main projects page, which has all of your projects. Obviously, you can either create a new one, or you can select from the readily available demo projects. So I'll go and click 2D samples, and I'm currently using the 2D platformer demo. If I go back to projects, go open that up. And here we have the familiar Godot editor environment, which is slightly altered to be better optimized for the iPad. We have our scene tree right here, where we could select individual items. To view in the inspector, click this top right button right here. And we have all of our options right here with the position, etc. We of course also have our file system, where we can select individual files, drop down these folders, open up scripts. I'll go ahead and collapse the inspector so we can see it better. And now we can select any line that we would like to edit. I personally have a Bluetooth keyboard connected, so I can just type away and edit the script right here. And of course, we can press play and run the game. As you can see here, we have this neat virtual gamepad that's unique to Xogot. I'll go ahead and collapse down my inspector so we can get a better view. Select 2D selection to select all the different objects inside the game. I'll select this tree right here. Go ahead and open up the inspector so we can modify some values. I'll click transform, and let me change the scale to 2 by 2. And obviously constantly tapping the screen to pick what you want can be really cumbersome. So if you have a Bluetooth mouse, simply turn on, make sure it's paired with your iPad, and now you have a full mouse experience inside the editor. I can select individual items here, just like I would on a computer. To access things such as our project settings, head over to the button right next to the play button, click settings. Here we have all of our standard project settings, such as boot splash, mouse cursor, etc. We also have specialized Xogot settings for appearance, the code editor, etc. We can also access the Godot asset library, which has community-made assets that will help you in making games. Xogot's personalized learning center, which has videos that will help you in the Xogot environment, which is just, again, the modified Godot environment for iPad. There's also the reference guide that has documentation for every single node and subsystem inside Godot. So for example, I'll click on animatable body 2D, look up. Here is the full documentation for that. Finally, I'll go over exporting the game. So select export game. You can title it, and then you can build and upload to Xogot's cloud ecosystem where other people can publish their games and try them out. You'll have to select submit for publishing first. But for now, I'll do local export. So inside of our iPad's file system, we have a web build of our platformer. We can go right click and decompress this. Inside of here, you can find our index HTML file and everything else we need to host this on a website or itch.io. On the topic of the iPad's file system, on this flash drive right here, I have a copy of a project I've been working on my Windows desktop. And we can import it into Xogot by using a USB-A to USB-C adapter. That is if your iPad has USB-C support. Go ahead and connect it here. I'll go and click the folder option right here. Select my flash drive that I just connected. It just popped up. Select Pizza Man and open. Open anyway. And it'll take a minute, but it will load up my project. And now we have my imported Pizza Man project. There are two other things that I'll just be kind of going over on a surface level and not going into full detail on for the sake of this video. The first of which being Xogot Connect, which allows you to remotely deploy a project that you built on your PC directly to your iOS device. This will just involve you installing the Xogot Connect add-on from the Godot asset library, and then simply pairing your iPhone or iPad to your computer, and then running the remote deploy option off of your computer. If you want to use Git for version control, check out Working Copy. This is just an iOS app that will allow you to commit changes from your device's file system. The free base version of Xogot gives you full access to the Godot editor. However, if you want to use the additional features such as Xogot Connect and their other cloud-based services, you will need to upgrade to the paid version. Huge shout out to Xogot for sponsoring this video and sending this iPad out for me to test Xogot on. It's a pretty cool tool. You can still tell it's kind of in the early stages in some aspects, but overall I think it's got great potential. Yeah. Anyways, guys, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.